Welcome back. You're still watching Zig Wheels with me, Rishabh. Now, if you've got a big piece of land, maybe a farm or an estate, how do you navigate through all of that? Well, Harison Motors seems to have an option. Check it out.
Amazing how our urge to go off the beaten path can make us recreate settings that aim to replicate nature's untapped upon raw landscapes. So a place like Auto Mission in Khopoli near Mumbai carves out a track and gives you the choice to do what you want with it. Well, our male advert for Good Skin, Rishabh Matharu, decided to get a bit dirty.
Well, there's no better way to spend your time in the monsoons than splashing around in the mud, and for that exact same reason, I've got the pioneers in the ATV market, Harison Motors, all-new 200cc Terminator. So it's time to just get back in the dirt and see how it does.
Brought out by Harison Motors, the ATV or all-terrain vehicle that Rishabh's riding is called the Terminator and is part of a range of 4 ATVs that the company is launching in India. The others are the Striker, the Fighter and Junior, all ranging between 50 to 200cc and a lakh to 3 lakh rupees. But they more or less translate into an automatic transmission push-start toy that you can now sit on and throw around, as opposed to doing the same with your remote control in the kindergarten days. The Terminator that Rishabh was trying to conquer the makeshift obstacle course with came with its thrills and surprises, as he soon concluded through each splash.
Well, the 200cc single overhead camshaft air-cooled unit is pretty good for this size of bike. It has enough power to take it up and down the hill and even through some minor obstacles. On the handling front, the suspension does a good job of taking care of all the bumps, the ups and downs and the uneven surfaces. But to say the truth, it's not really a great handler. Don't expect to do any close quarter turns or even try to get yourself out of a tricky situation at any given speed. This bike is, the ATV requires some serious balancing on the behalf of the driver. But for a spot of fun on a private stretch of road, considering that that's what this bike, or this ATV rather, is positioned for, it does a great job. What I would prefer is, of course, a whole lot more power. Maybe Harison has something more interesting to suit my needs in the future.
Now, while we did call it a toy, it's not exactly that simple. So what sets this apart? Well, Harison Motors has bridged the gap between importing these, as was previously done, and made them just a local order. And if Rishabh looked like he's blossomed through age and dirt in this case, before we end this one, we thought we'd give you a glimpse of our far-from-aged young teammate, Pratik Gupta. No matter how he covers it, he takes us straight to Peter Pan, and in turn nudges our good side to let him have a go at the many goodies that land with us for review. So off we sent him to get a second perspective on the Harison Motors offering. Interestingly, he didn't have to go too far to get it. The terrain had gotten fairly slushy, and the ATV Terminator seemed a bit out of character for its name here, don't you? made a great initiative to at least get ATV culture going here. And for all you know, our young teammate may just need to eat more protein.